This is JVD Koki. Welcome to Movie Talk. Today's episode is Detroit. Detroit is drama, tragedy, and crime, which is based on true story and is rated R. It is directed by Catherine Bigelow, and also she co-produced it with Megan Ellison, Mark Ball, Matthew Budsman. It is distributed in the United States by Annapurna Pictures, which is owned by Megan Ellison. There were several civil disorders in the United States in the 60s. In 1965, Mexican-American Cesar Chavez led the California grape pickers in strike to demand higher wages. In that year, riots also erupted in Watts, a neighborhood in South Los Angeles. And in 1967, riots occurred in Detroit, in which the movie is based on. Protest starts when the police officers arrest all the club goers on a club that is unlicensed to sell liquor. This angered the community and they throw rocks to the police. The looters take advantage of the situation and they break in on businesses and they steal whatever they can. People act as if there is no law and order. At the Algiers Motel, there are several young men renting the room, and one of them is playing with his toy gun, fire it, pointing outside of the building, that the state troopers, police officers, and the army think that the shot is from the sniper. They all run to the hotel, including Malvin Dismukes, played by John Boyega, a private security guard protecting a grocery store from thieves. A power trip police, Philip Cross, played by Will Poulter, gunned down a man who tries to escape, and he is the prankster. Melvin tries to play safe. He does not want to irritate the police, but at the same time wants to defend the young men being interrogated and harassed by the police officers inside the motel. Philip, the officer, getting enraged because he's not getting answer from everyone inside the motel, used the execution technique that he brings one of them inside a closed room and pretend that he executes him and killed him so that one of them will confess who the shooter is. It's everyone in the motel are so afraid of what's going on. They were crying, especially the two ladies. But Philip's fellow officer does not understand the game. He shot and killed the man that he brings in a separate room. The state troopers, the army, seeing the harassment and abuse of the police officers, they don't want to get involved, so they leave the scene. Philip, afraid that their acts will get back to them, tells the suspect shooters that they will leave, but they have to promise that they will be quiet about the incident. Unfortunately, one of them does not want to agree and insists that it's Philip who killed the man lying in cold blood. So then he is shot by Philip. Sad, very sad. Philip and his police officers are charged of murder. The judge does not want to accept the confession of his fellow officers. The jury acquit Philip and his co-defendants. Melvin confronts Phillips after the acquittal and tells him that he should not have killed those young innocent men, but he is helpless and powerless. I go to see movies and I love watching movies to be entertained. I love to be entertained. But in reality, it's always not a happy ending. That's why sometimes I don't want to watch drama and and something that is based on true events, because there are some parts that are heart-wrenching to watch. The repercussions sometimes of these riots are thousands of arrests, millions of dollars of losses in properties, and the worst of all is death, the tragic loss of lives of innocent people. The scene in the beginning of the movie, which is the quick and fast panning shots of the clubbers on the street while chaos erupts, looks like it is filmed in handheld camera, made me nauseated and I feel dizzy because of the back and forth rapid motion. There's a footage in the movie that this military man in army tanks patrolling the streets. There's a little girl confused of the noise that she's hearing outside, make a sneak peek at the window, and this army sees that there's a movement in the window, shouts sniper and shoots the window. If I don't know if this is an embellishment of the movie, or if it really happened in real life, that it is a real incident. If it does, if it really happened, it is sad. It is an agonizing sorrow. I was emotionally got carried away while watching this film. There is a part that I got chill, felt shiver, and teary-eyed. This is the scene inside the Algiers motel where the innocent young men were killed point blank, especially the man that was murdered execution style. There's million ways to go. People are dying every day, and it's heartbreaking that some die because of the senseless act of others, and their only fault is that they are in the wrong place at the wrong time. According to the Box Office Mojo, the production budget is 34 million, and it's on its second week. It only earned 13 million in the United States. It did not provide information internationally. So it's safe to say, box office wise, it is a flop. I like the movie. It is a good movie. It tells us a part of US history. It brings attention to people that civil unrest divides people. It hurt innocent people, brings tragedy and sorrow to the very core of our lives, as well as traumatic experience for both children and adult alike. I have a serious episode today, and because it's a sad movie. With this is JVD Koki saying, Arrivederci, paalam, adios, ciao, sayonara, aloha, au revoir, so long, and my screen is closing. Thanks for watching. See you on my next episode. I love you all.